So I want to show how elasticity relates specifically to total revenue and why this is more than anything. So we have two curves. We have a relatively elastic demand curve. Remember, relatively elastic means more horizontal, more like an E, E for elastic. Inelastic is more vertical, more like an I for inelastic. And when we talk about elasticities, we're talking about how sensitive a change in our dependent variable is to a change in our independent variable. So if I change price the same amount, and we're going to do that in a second, which is going to be more sensitive? The quantity demanded here with elastic or the quantity demanded for inelastic? Now, when I decrease price, quantity demanded for both is going to increase. That's a law of demand. What we care about is the total revenue. So I'm going to drop price just a little bit here to P2 and go all the way across. And I'm going to do the same thing, same price difference here to P2. And we can see that the price change was relatively close in both of them. They're basically the same in both. But there was a much larger change in quantity demanded on the elastic demand curve than on the inelastic demand curve. Now, I'm going to further show what happens to total revenue by kind of coloring in each total revenue box. Total revenue is price times quantity. So this is going to be the blue box. This is just going to be blue stripes for total revenue. And then with the green box, I'm going to go the other way. And you can see that the box that is just blue is greater than the box that is just green, so that the total revenue of P2, the blue box, is larger than the green box. We lowered price, total revenue increased. Let's do the same thing over here. Start with blue. And green. And you can see the part that's just green is greater than the part that's just blue. Here, we want the higher price. Here, we want the lower price. So, and this is what the definition of elastic is. If price decreases, total revenue increases. If price increases, total revenue decreases. Here, if price decreases, total revenue decreases. Price increases, total revenue increases. We want the higher price here and the lower price here. This is a more horizontal slope. The elasticity here, the percentage change in quantity demanded, is going to be greater than the percentage change of price, which means the elastic coefficient, think of it kind of like slope, but not really, is going to be greater than 1. And here the elastic coefficient is going to be less than 1.